Everyone has dreams in their sleep. Dream is something that cannot be expressed to words or visual, as it is very bizarre and illogical. But what if I tell you that dreams can be depicted through visual, specifically through paintings? You may have heard about it before. Surrealism. It is an art movement that began in Paris in the 1920s as a reaction to the rationalism that led to World War I. Surrealism aims to revolutionize the human experience by balancing a rational vision of life with one that asserts the power of the unconscious and dreams. Most of the artists in this movement find magic and strange beauty in the unexpected and the uncanny, the disregarded and the unconventional. Surrealist artists will let their unconscious mind to express themselves, which resulted in many artworks produced during this period having dreamlike scenes and characteristics. If the average person today look at a painting like Mama, Papa is Wounded by Eve Tangus, they would simply say, this is a weird painting. And that is exactly what they wanted to achieve, as the movement draws heavily from the theory by Sigmund Freud. Quote, dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. One artist was able to capture and showcase what surrealism truly looks like when brought onto a canvas. Yves Tangus, a French-born American painter who was considered by Henri Bertin, the father of surrealism, as the artist most faithful to surrealist precepts. Yves Tangus spent his early life sailing with the French merchant marines, and in 1922, Tangus finally returned to Paris. He worked odd jobs and started sketching in cafes until 1 year later, his life changed when he saw the painting Le Cerveau d'Éléphant by Giorgio de Chihiro. The painting made such a strong impression on Tanguy, which led him to start his own artistic journey. Yves Tanguy created more than 100 paintings during his lifetime and inspired many people over the years, such as the popular surrealist painter Salvador Dali and the popular filmmaker Alfred Hitchcock. One of his most famous paintings is Mama, Papa is Wounded. The painting shows a flat, empty, dark-colored terrain with what looks like a cactus on the left side and an unnaturally shaped cloud approaching from the right side. The painting perfectly embodies the philosophy of surrealism, where the painting is filled with objects of weird shape that don't seem to represent anything that is present in the real world. These objects are scattered randomly throughout the painting, making it disconnected from one another, but at the same time, it teases the brain to let our imagination interpret the idea behind this painting. To add to the enigmatic nature of this painting, the title that has been chosen by Tanguy, which is Mama, Papa is Wounded, which seems to imply that there is a story going on in this painting. Or is it? Is it a story about a family going through an accident? Is it a reflection on the trauma that has been brought to a family due to the World War? Or is it a representation of a primal fear of a family to lose a loved one? This many interpretation seems plausible, yet at the same time seems to be far from the truth. Another interpretation that can be made to the painting is that Tanguy is trying to showcase the situation that is happening deep down in the ocean, as he has been living on the ocean for quite some time. And maybe there was some inspiration drawn from the Great Blue Sea. This situation also felt similar to dreams because when you talk and tell people about your dreams, each and every one of them will have different interpretation of it. Despite it being absolutely illogical and crazy, they believe that it has a meaning behind it. It is truly fascinating how a painting can be simple, bizarre, sophisticated, and profound at the same time. It really reflects on the idea of a dream, a sequence of events or a specific moment that is beyond logic and reason. There are more beautiful paintings that have been made by Yves Tangus. Some notable ones from me are True Birds, True Fire but Not True Glass, Indefined Divisibility, and At 4 o'clock in the Summer, Hope. All of these paintings share similar uncanny and enigmatic characteristics that are left upon the viewer to interpret it. Or maybe all of these paintings are just a comfort zone, a healing point for us from the dark and cruel world. Just like our dreams at night, it helps us to escape from the real world.